News Services Division of All India Radio presents Northeast Diary. Good evening. Welcome to this edition of Northeast Diary. Here we bring you the latest developments from India's unexplored Northeast region.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas is round the corner, knocking on the door. In the next couple of days, people all over the world will celebrate Christmas with religious fervor and festive spirit. In our country too, Christmas is celebrated with a great festive fervor by the Christians. People from different religions and faiths also celebrate the birth anniversary of Jesus Christ with a festive spirit.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Today we take a look at how the festive spirit has gripped the entire Northeast region in hues of red and gold.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet.
Come December, the streets and homes are decked with colorful Christmas stars, trees and decorative lights dazzling all night. Christians around the world celebrate Christmas in different ways, following their beliefs and their traditions. Foremost is the celebration of the birth of Jesus. It is meant to bring a message of peace and hope. Over the years, it has become much more than just the celebration of Jesus Christ's birth. Now it is seen to embody the spirit of giving and affection that one carries along with them for the rest of the year. This is the season of love, giving and forgiveness. In Nagaland, communities have come together in illuminating their streets with varieties of decorations and Christmas trees. Our Kohima correspondent tells us more.
Christmas celebration holds a very special place for the people of Nagaland. Naga celebrates Christmas in a solemn manner by reminding themselves of the love of Jesus Christ. Netizens attend special Christmas services in the churches and partake in Christmas feasts.
Christmas can really be summed up in a most famous verse in the Bible, John 3:16. God's greatest Christmas gift to us is Jesus Christ, His only begotten Son. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on His shoulders, and He will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Isaiah 9:6. Let us not miss the God's greatest gift, Jesus Christ, in our life this Christmas. Never forget to unwrap the Christmas gift from God, and may the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Merry Christmas.
This year too, residents of the state is celebrating a sustainable and environment-friendly Christmas. Each year, families get together, some visit their friends and relatives and organize memorable events to celebrate the festive season, or some share the gift of love by visiting the left village.
I'm Vidisha Meru from Kohima. This is a day I treasure. This Christmas, I plan to spend some quality time with my family. The time we have on earth is limited and we have to cherish each moment. So I ask each of you to love one another.
Hello everyone, my name is Vicky Meru and I'm from Kohima. This Christmas holiday, I planned to attend church and spend as much time as possible with my family before I'm off to college again. Christmas reminds me of the importance of giving and sharing with friends and family. Through Christmas, we know that the birth of Jesus is the beginning of great things in the world.
Hello everyone, my name is Jubawala Ponganer and I'm from Kohima. For me, Christmas is all about the love God has given to us. This year, I am planning to spend my Christmas in a different way. I want to share my love with my family and friends and family members and with whomever I come across by sharing the love, joy and peace and all goodness God has blessed me with.
Hello everyone, my name is Gary Meru and I am from Kohima, Nagaland. This Christmas, I'm going to be baking cookies and cakes to share with my family members. I want to spend more time with my family. To me, Christmas is a celebration, a time for giving and not simply a day we exchange gifts. It's a selfless time where we forgive, take stock of what's important, and become better versions of ourselves.
My name is Wasang Pongar Ponganer and I am from Kohima. I really like Christmas because it is a very joyful season as we get to spend time with our loved ones. This Christmas, I would like to spend it with my family and friends and share my love and joy with them.
Celebrating Christmas has always been close to the heart of the people, as the season of Christmas brings joy and hopefulness along with it.
चरनी में देखो पैदा हुआ है मरियम का राज दुलारा चरनी में देखो पैदा हुआ है मरियम का राज दुलारा आओ हम भी चले उसका वंदन करें हम भी चले उसका वंदन करें हम भी चले उसका वंदन करें आओ तन अर्पण करें.
For Northeast Diary, this is Asunyo for AIR News Kohima.
It's that time of the year again when you feel the aroma of the pine cones everywhere you go, the brush of the cold air against your face, but your heart feels warm. It's winter already, and this is the time when Shillong is beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Christmas is one of the largest festivals here, as the majority of the residents are Christians. But here in Shillong, Christmas is not only for the faithful believers, but also for each and everyone. For many years, people have been celebrating Christmas in its most magnificent manner. Beautiful Christmas decoration dots every street and locality of Shillong city this time of the year.
Oh, hold the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Him once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Christmas is Shillong's beautiful celebration, where you find the most dazzling lights and decorations in the heart of the city, in the police bazaar, and of course in every corner and houses with decorated Christmas tree in this town. The feeling, that warmth of the season and that song of peace and unity in everyone's lips sure is worth embracing the season. A Christmas vacation in Shillong lets you experience a whole new level of adventure, where you hear carols, chorus everywhere, and free Christmas concerts welcomes everyone. Hordes of tourists flock to this quiet city, which becomes so lively around this time of the year to get the best experience of Christmas. Kerda Sinrem, a resident of Shillong, and Sanjeev Verma, a tourist from MP, gave a glimpse of what Christmas celebration is all about here in Shillong.
Hi, I'm Kerda Sinrem. I'm a resident of Shillong. Christmas in Shillong, we celebrate it in a very special way. Like, we love baking cakes and pastries, and are going to spend and eat with our family and our loved ones, with the community, because we have community feasts, we have feasts in church. We are really hoping this Christmas is going to be a big affair, and we would definitely would enjoy ourselves, and we would love to spread the message of peace, love and goodwill to all mankind.
मेरा नाम संजीव वर्मा है। हम भोपाल से पहली बार नॉर्थ ईस्ट में फैमिली के साथ क्रिसमस सेलिब्रेट करने आए हैं। ये पूरा शिलोंग शहर क्रिसमस सेलिब्रेट कर रहा है। लोगों ने अपने घर और दुकान इतने अच्छे से सजाए हैं। रंगारंग रोशनाई है, क्रिसमस ट्रीज है। एक अलग ही क्रिसमस फेस्टिविटीज का मजा आ रहा है। बहुत ही अच्छी ठंड है और उसका भी मजा आ रहा है। इसके साथ हमने चेरापूंजी की वादियां, खूबसूरत वाटरफॉल्स और डाउकी का क्रिस्टल क्लियर वाटर भी देखा। ये शिलोंग का क्रिसमस, इसने हमारे वेकेशन पर 4 चांद लगा दिए हैं।
Christmas is a festival of peace, joy and forgiveness, and it's embraced when you can actually be there. Merry Christmas to everyone from Shillong. This is Rusam for Norris Diary from AR News Shillong.
In Mizoram, the mood of festivity has already gripped the people. This time, the hope and aspirations in the minds of people are all pervasive, with the belief that the festivities would not be marred like the last 2 years due to the COVID pandemic. Our Aizol correspondent has filed this report.
The religious and festive fervor of Christmas has filled every nook and corner of Mizoram. People working outside the state have already come back to their homes to enjoy the reunion with families during Christmas time. In urban areas, streets have been filled with illumination and colorful decoration with motifs and cribs. Also, markets wear a vibrant look, with the shopping spree has peaked up for the last few weeks. Buyers are found everywhere thronging the shops. They are found buying Christmas gifts, new clothes and home decorative items. Also, people have started exchanging Christmas greetings and gifts. Unlike the dull celebrations held in the last 2 years, this year Christmas celebration in churches are being held in high spirits. Church elders said that normal gatherings of believers are expected in churches as things normally go. Also, one of the most interesting part of the Christmas celebration is taking out Christmas carols for this. The youth of groups of different churches take out street carols in the evening, and they are drawing colorful participation from their neighborhood people. Talking to AIR News, the moderator of Mizoram Presbyterian Synod, Reverend Dr. Valangha Karalte said Christmas is the occasion of joy, love and peace. On this occasion, he conveyed sacred greetings for all people, irrespective of faiths around the globe.
Greetings to you all in the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So on this occasion, I'd like to request the whole nation to join the celebration of Christmas in the spirit of joy, peace and love. And as Christmas is a day and also occasion of joy and peace, usually is celebrated with festivities. So I wish and pray that for all the Christian communities and all the faith communities of the nation, this particular Christmas also will be a time of great celebration of the love of God.
Meanwhile, all arrangements are in place in all churches for delivery of sermons, mass prayers and singing carols. Church elders said that Christmas gifts of winter clothes and warm materials are being provided to the people above 80 years old. They said community feasts that people look forward to at Christmas time are also on the card. Also, many voluntary organizations in Aizol and few districts have started organizing charity events to help the needy and destitute. For Northeast Diary with Subhashis Chanda, Irene from Aizol.
Manipur has a substantial population of Christians. Moreover, being a secular state, festivals of all religions are celebrated with equal fervor and joy. Let us hear how the people of Manipur celebrate Christmas from our Imphal correspondent, JJ Thokjom.
This festival brings a new kind of energy to people and makes the atmosphere more vibrant and energetic. Decoration of Christmas tree with colorful balls, ribbons and red socks has reminded us that this festival is near the corner. Market shops and showrooms display a theme of glittering red and white colors to set up the Christmas mood. Speaking to AIR News Notice Diary, an enthusiastic citizen said that,
"My name is Agui Kamai from None, Manipur. We are preparing ourselves, our mind and time for a joyous celebration in a year. After a gap of 2 years, this year's celebration is expecting to be more people's gathering. Every house, street and roads were well decorated and illuminated by putting up stars at the rooftop of the houses and twinkling lighting system. People's busy for marketing, buying winter clothes and fancy dresses. People who are gone outside for their works and students for their studies is coming back now for the winter vacation and for the celebration of Christmas and Happy New Year."
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Since the long wait is not so far, glittering Christmas trees and bright stars could be seen everywhere. People are enthusiastically waiting for 25th December and assume that this festive mood will last till 1st of January next year. JJ Thaksom, AIR News, Notice Diary, Imphal.
In Arunachal Pradesh, the Christian community is celebrating Christmas in a grand manner. A report by our Itanagar correspondent, Rakesh Dole.
In Arunachal Pradesh, as a run-up to the Christmas, lots of activities like cultural and other events are being organized by the Christian community across the state. James Bisnan Nabam, a resident of Itanagar, says that
ख्रिस्त धर्म का सबसे बड़ा त्योहार या कहे तो पावन पर्व क्रिसमस बहुत निकट है। इस पावन पर्व को अच्छा से और पवित्रता से मनाने के लिए अरुणाचल के क्रिश्चियन समुदाय तन मन से प्रार्थना के द्वारा तैयार कर रहा है। हर एक क्रिश्चियन घर में और इवन नॉन क्रिश्चियन घर में भी स्टार लगाया गया है। 1 दिसंबर से घर घर में कैरोल प्रार्थना किए जा रहे हैं। एक त्योहार का माहौल बन गया है क्योंकि क्रिसमस दिन को यानी 25 दिसंबर को बालक यीशु मसीह आने वाला है इस संसार में और उनको स्वागत करने के लिए हम तन मन से प्रार्थना के द्वारा तैयार कर रहे हैं। 24 दिसंबर की रात को हर एक चर्च में विशेष प्रार्थना सभा आयोजन होगा और 25 तारीख यानी 25 दिसंबर को बारात दावत के साथ क्रिसमस उत्सव मनाएंगे और हर एक क्रिश्चियन फिर से प्रण लेंगे यीशु मसीह की दिखाई गई मार्ग पर चलने के लिए। सुनने वाले सभी को दिल से हैप्पी क्रिसमस इन एडवांस। नमस्कार।
In the capital city Itanagar, it is delightful to see the pre-Christmas atmosphere with people decorating their houses with beautiful and colorful lights, people thronging into shopping malls, buying new clothes and gifts for their dear ones. For Notice Diary, this is Rakesh Dole, AIR News, Itanagar.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Agartala last Sunday, where he graced the Grih Pravesh program for the beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. In the program held at Swami Vivekanand Maidan at Agartala, Mr. Modi handed over the keys of the new houses under PMAY Urban and Gramin to the selected beneficiaries from different areas of the state. Under PMAY, 2.5 lakh families received houses in the state. A report from our Agartala correspondent.
On the occasion, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the State Institute of Hotel Management at Anandnagar, built up under the aegis of the Union Government with a project cost of Rs 18 crore. The institute is envisioned to impart world-class hospitality management training. He also inaugurated Agartala Government Dental College at IGM Hospital. Also, he inaugurated the widening work of the Agartala Bypass National Highway 08 road from Khairpur to Amtali to ease the traffic congestion in Agartala city. Also, on the occasion, the Prime Minister laid the foundation stone for a 232-kilometer long road network spreading 6 districts and providing better connectivity to 437 inhabitations. Also, the Prime Minister laid the foundation stone for 112 road projects for strengthening and improvement of the road connectivity and for overall economic growth of the state. These 112 road projects are estimated to cover 542 kilometers. Addressing the crowd, Mr. Modi appreciated the people of Tripura for making Jan Andolan in Swachhata Abhiyan. He said, the state is now emerging as the top-ranking position in Swachhata Abhiyan in the category of very small states. The Prime Minister said,
सबके प्रयास से यहाँ स्वच्छता से जुड़ा बहुत बड़ा अभियान आपने चलाया है। बीते 5 वर्षों में आपने स्वच्छता को जन आंदोलन बनाया। इसी का परिणाम है इस बार त्रिपुरा छोटे राज्यों में देश का सबसे स्वच्छ राज्य बनकर उभरा है। साथियों, मां त्रिपुरा सुंदरी के आशीर्वाद से त्रिपुरा की विकास यात्रा को आज नई बुलंदी मिल रही है।
For Northeast Diary, this is Reena Nomaitem from Agartala.
Today we bring to you a discussion on corporal punishment and cyberbullying conducted by UNICEF, Way Foundation and NSS. The discussion is conducted by Manas Pratim Sarma.
Good evening to the listeners of Northeast Diary. This episode will discuss a recently published U-report. That report was prepared by UNICEF in association with Way Foundation and NSS in Assam. They have taken sample of around 9,000 youths. To discuss more on this evening we are joined by 4 youths: Boris Kashyap, Himaksi Chaudhary, Julita Topo and Imtaz Hussain. Himaksi, please tell us about what is the U-report basically.
It is a social messaging tool, or we can say a survey or a quiz that was designed in a collaboration among UNICEF, Way Foundation and NSS Assam. It was launched by the governor in a big program recently, and it is basically used to survey among the youth about corporal punishment and cyberbullying that is currently happening in a very mass amount. Many people are aware and not aware of what it is, but they are directly or indirectly facing it in their everyday lives. So basically the U-report is helping us raise awareness against these 2 issues that we young people, young or old, regardless of our age, people are facing cyberbullying or corporal punishment. So U-report is helping us come forward with these 2 issues and raise awareness among the mass and help us fight these 2 issues.
Right. And coming to Boris, what is the initial finding of the report? How do you analyze the report?
The initial findings of the report, basically the whole program was conducted in cooperation with UNICEF, Way Foundation and NSS. Here, everything was executed by the NSS volunteers solely. Around 20 to 30 universities were involved, and at max 35,000 respondents were there, and 8,000 to 9,000 of them have completed the whole survey. Here, our initial findings were that in the sector of corporal punishment, 18% of the respondents identify and they knew what corporal punishment is. And amongst them, 59 to 60% of the respondents have said that they have been affected by this corporal punishment and their relationships with their parents or teachers or any other person have been hampered. Coming to cyberbullying, 81% of the respondents identified the issue of cyberbullying, they resonated with it, and around 68% expressed that they have faced it, of whom women are the most vulnerable ones. Also, around 94% of the respondents agreed to the fact that mass awareness is required to address these issues. Also, there are other issues, burning issues. They also focus that should also be raised.
And coming to Julita, what's your experience on cyberbullying? How can tackle this issue?
These issues can be tackled by giving a mass awareness of people through online, social media, ads, and many more others which can make people more aware about what's happening in today's days. So cyberbullying is caused mostly through internet, which can be in the form of sexual harassment or any insult and for revenge and many other forms. Cyberbullying in many cases an extension of already existing. It's like many people are even bullied at schools also. Even I was bullied in schools they used to call me gorilla and with many other different names which I really feel which is not good at all.
Right, I can understand your pain. Hope it should be properly addressed. Coming to Imtaz, Julita spoke on the cyberbullying issues. So I would like to know, during the survey, what's your finding on the corporal punishment, or why it's being discussed several times, and how it can be prevented?
Thank you. So in our survey, lot many people have mentioned that they have faced cyberbullying at some point in their lives. But the thing is, they doesn't know where to go or with whom to discuss about these issues, because at home if they can't discuss with their parents, right? Because they really feel uncomfortable. But this thing, what we need to change. So awareness programs are really required so that parents get aware that it's an issue, and many of them doesn't even know that it's a crime. Cyberbullying is a crime. So they are just let it go. Whenever they face this issue, someone comments badly about them or someone texts them badly about something, so they just let it go. But in some way or the other, they hamper their brain or it hamper their confidence level or somewhere. And some people go to depression also. So it's a big issue. So the problem can be manipulated or solved by creating awareness among the people, or the government being more concerned about them. So I think somewhere NSS volunteer and we the students should give the right or the authority so that we can at least make the awareness program a successful one.
Right. And very briefly from all four of you, starting from Himakshi, so what do you think? What is the way forward now?
Thank you so much. Basically, we are now we have launched this one program, the Youth Demand Charter, where we are talking with the higher ups, the officials and the ministers, in order to address the problems, the issues. So we have put forward a few of our demands. The first of which is we need a mass awareness campaign among the guardians and the parents and the teachers about what is happening in the day-to-day life of their children. It is not only cyberbullying or corporal punishment, but there are many issues faced by the children which needs to be normalized. And the second demand that we are putting forward is that we need a direct platform for the youth in order to communicate with the officials in a two-way communication system in order to address the issues, so that we can come into a common ground and take actions to solve these problems.
Right. Boris?
The youth demand charter that Himakshi mentioned actually focuses on several demands made by the youth, of which corporal punishment has been specifically mentioned several times, where there are the demands like in the government school we find school management committees which regulate the day-to-day affairs of dealing the students. But that is absent in the private schools. So this has to be, focused on. There is also the factor of counseling. Many people don't open up to the parents or teachers or any other guardians. But counseling is needed. So the government should focus on appointing counselors from the hospitals, government hospitals as well as the private hospitals. Other than that, like Himakshi mentioned, there should be a platform. Like today, All India Radio is providing us a platform to speak up for the youth. So as such, many more platforms should be provided, maybe it news channel or radio stations. Other than that, regarding cyberbullying, tracking system has to be strengthened. Like once I went to the police station, but I didn't receive the FIR number for a very long time. So it could have been, fastened. It could have been speeded up if there was a tracking mechanism. Proper functioning. I am not doubting the functionality of the tracking system, but it should be strengthened. Other than that, there is also the need for a fast track system. There are many cases piling up in the police station as well as the court. So there has to be a fast track system, just like the passport. You pay a little amount and you get it instantaneously. So we can do that regarding this also.
And very quickly from Julita and Imtiaz, I want to know, what do you expect from media here?
They must more concentrate on the issues that are going on on internet, taking places in different places with different students, how it causes them and what puts them in depressions.
Okay, and Imtiaz?
Media is the backbone of the country, isn't it? So media can do everything, like from selling a small packet of biscuit to knowing that something is happening in this part of the world. So media plays a really great role, and I'm really thankful to All India Radio for providing us this platform so that we can speak up. And I think that more of these sessions should be conducted by All India Radio and other news channels, and also in news TVs we can really see that advertisement for various products and to sell their products, advertisement is going on. Why don't they just show an advertisement about this kind of activities? The cyberbullying and corporal punishment is a crime. So I think that somewhere media has a great role to play, and I really hope that in the upcoming days we will see that kind of act.
Okay. With this positive note, we will conclude our discussion. Thank you guys again, giving us your valuable times and valuable input. Thank you.
With that, we have come to the end of this edition of Northeast Diary. Do join us next week to hear more stories from this enchanting part of India. Bye-bye. This program was presented by Anuja Kumar, scripted by Suparna Saikia, produced by Sharmila Goswami, and assisted by Kamlesh Mudgal. It was brought to you by the News Services Division of All India Radio.